regardless of whether you want to say it's a world record or it's not a world record, it's weight been lifted. That's one thing that we can't deny.
Daz, I'm going to put you on the spot now, because there's been a lot of controversy over world records, and specifically whether they're real or not.
Yeah.
What do you actually do to make sure that people believe what they see?
What we do is we weigh everything. We weigh every single plate, even though they're calibrated, and we live stream it. We've been live streamed on Giants Live and Eddie's page, the last few world records that we've done.
Right?
Yeah, we live stream the weigh-in when we've done the axle and the log. And obviously we use Eleiko plates for the deadlift. So, and as far as the bars are concerned, there's been people saying, what bars do we use? We use an Oki bar. That's what we've always used. That was what Andy Bolton's deadlift record was done on. An Oki bar. It's made by a guy called Ricky Crane, an ex-powerlifter. You can buy these bars yourself. They're not particularly expensive. They're a great bar. They're bendy, but they're not too bendy. So there's no big controversy. People say, oh, Eddie did the 500 on his own bar. No, he took the bar with him, but it was just bars that Giants Live had. It's his bar now.
Yeah, but it is.
But yeah, they got sent across from Ricky Crane, and anyone can get one of those. So the other guys, Benedict Magnuson's got one, Andy Bolton's got one. You can just order them. So there's no big conspiracy over the bars there. That's just people making stuff up. And we weigh everything and live stream it. That's what we've always done. When it's an important, we don't weigh a 150 log for reps, but it's going to be a world record. We always weigh and live stream it. It's always best to be clear, you know.
100%. One thing that's gutted me, I love Strongman, I love the strength community, but for the first time in my lifetime, there's a real rupture in the middle of it. So part of me thinks, right, where can we go from here? How can we turn this into a positive?
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, it's just because we're all locked down for the coronavirus. You know, Strongman's in such a great place. Everyone's got shows planned, all the different promoters are ready to go. And there's a different idea going on with these lifting at home things. It's just keeping the sport alive. I mean, there's a bit of divide. We've got different federations. But I mean, I think moving forward, the best thing to do is, the one thing we're lacking is probably a bit of communication between the federations. So I mean, what I propose really is just a bit of talking to say, right, the world record log has got to be done like this, this and this. The world record deadlift's going to be this, this and this. We're already doing it anyway, but it's making all the federations agree, so the Arnolds, WUS, Giants Live, Ultimate Strongman, we should all just get together and have a conversation and say, listen, this is how we're going to do it, because we're all doing it pretty similar anyway, but we can just decide. And I'm not about getting together and putting on shows together, I'm just saying, listen, this is how it should be, and it makes it better for the fans, the athletes, and for the promoters, because it's black and white then. And to be honest with you, it's a pretty simple agreement. We don't need too many politics, we don't need to start anything new, I don't think. I think we just need to make clear how we're all going to do things and make an agreement, which, you know, it's not too complex. Sorting out how the log should be, how the deadlift should be, how high the axle should be. Most of it's in place anyway, but just making it clear moving forward. I think that's what we must do as promoters for the fans and for the strongmen.
It's almost taking the sport to the next level. That means that regardless of where you're competing, who you're competing for, it is ultimately the same.
Just a level playing field, and it's not going to be complicated. It's so easy to do. So I think that's what we need to do in future, is the promoters just all get on a phone call, say, listen, this is what we're going to do, fantastic, and off we go, and carry on like we're all trying to do, which is build this sport up. We've got a great sport. We just need to all work together and keep it growing, which it is doing.
It's safe to say Giants Live is an incredible event. Corona hasn't helped things, but the events are still happening this year.
Yeah, we've got a lot planned. We had a lot planned. We've got Royal Albert Hall coming up. We've got Glasgow Arena coming up. The Hydro, Manchester Arena. We've got the Europe's Strongest Man that's set to happen in August. We've already done Britain's Strongest Man, obviously. So we've got plenty of stuff going on, but obviously the uncertain times. So we're just doing the best we can this year. But we've got big things planned for the end of the year and the future. But strongman in general, there's a few people saying with these lifts, these record lifts going on, it's split the community. Saying, oh well, I don't think it's right, and I do think it's right. I think strongman's in a great place. You've got promoters trying to do some great things, not just us. Everyone's doing great things. You've got loads of opportunity for athletes, which means loads of opportunity for fans. So I think strongman's never been in a better place. And a bit of controversy never did anybody any harm, you know. I think everyone just needs to chill out a bit and let things happen, and you know, it'll be what it'll be. And hopefully these guys will get these lifts, because I know they're all personal friends of mine. I know how hard they've trained for it. You know, there's no luck involved in lifting 501 kilos or doing a 230 log. This is hard. This is serious stuff.
Or a 300 kilo Atlas stone.
Well, these are things that nobody's ever done. I mean, Tom's talking about 300 stone. I mean, that is just like, that is unbelievable. 300 kilo stone. And I think about some of the stuff that I've done, which I'm proud of, you know, that is just like now becomes nothing. I remember doing 400 kilo deadlifts in Strongman. It was a massive thing. And it was like, oh, I can do 400. And people forget how heavy 400 kilo is.
Right.
Right? Now we're looking at 500 kilos. People have forgotten about 400. But 400 is massive. You know, and like a 200 kilo Atlas stone is heavy. Tom's talking about 300 kilo Atlas stone. It's another. So it's like I said, Strongman's never been in a better place. And, you know, regardless of whether you want to say it's a world record or it's not a world record, it's weight been lifted. That's one thing that we can't deny. And that's what we're in the sport for. So let's get it done, you know.
Honestly, always look forward to seeing all the Giants live shows. The next one, we've got Europe's, Manchester, Glasgow,
Royal Albert Hall.
Royal Albert Hall as well.
Yeah, then next year we've got some big things planned. Just need to get this coronavirus out of the way.
Yes.
All being well, you know, everyone needs to stay safe and keep healthy. And then when the world's ready to go again, we're ready to go.
Bring it on. And just finally, Thor, if you're watching, good luck for 501.
Yeah, let's see these records, boys. Brilliant.